anything better than that.
One powerful point I'd like to say. If you're watching this right now and you consider yourself a Hindu and you're from India, who is dressed more Hindu? Who lives more as a Hindu? I guarantee that it's me versus you. And that is because of Swamiji. And yet you sit on the other side of the computer screen and you point and you say, this guy is a rapist. You say all these things. He is the one reviving Hinduism. And he's awakening people all over the world to live that. Because surely you're not going to.
And don't think he's, first of all, just because the media is saying something, it is true. It is not true. Many allegations have been made, but they are allegations at the end of the day. It has been 12 years since 2010. Till date, they are not able to change the word from allegations to as if it is real. Why are they not dropping the word allegations if they are so clear any of these crimes happened? I'll tell you the reason. Because when they are saying such and such person were raped, they are telling 50 people were raped. I am challenging you, not even one name they can mention. There is not even one name they can mention. Because there's nobody. Just like there's a faceless person in the documentary, in 2010, they filed a rape case. And in the rape case, who is the victim? Nobody. And the High Court is asking, where is the victim? They said, no, he is raped. We don't know whom he raped. And the High Court is saying, scolding the police, that you cannot torture a person just based on suspicion. So you are carrying the whole thing based on suspicion, and you don't even have one person who claims to be raped, who could even imagine they were raped. Finally, after 6-7 months, I know this might be dragging, but bear with me, Dirda. So after 6-7 months, they are bringing one person. After filing the rape case, first of all, the rape case was filed by a male person. And he didn't claim he's raped. He's saying, I have a suspicion somebody might have been molested, not even raped. The word rape does not even appear in the whole complaint.
Suspicion.
I have a suspicion, not of rape. I have a suspicion that somebody might have been manhandled or molested. You can say the rough translation of the Tamil complaint which it had. There was no mention of rape. Okay, he has a suspicion. When you have a suspicion, there's some basis, na. You will say this person might have been, something wrong might have been done. No name. And you have a suspicion in there. Based on what? And then based on this, they arrested Swamiji, they tortured him physically, they subjected his body to various invasive tests which were poisonous, got his body into a lethal condition and risked his life, which made him lose his eyesight when they were injecting these things, trying to force him to give a false confession. And any media house who was going and commenting about what they are doing in the prisons, those, these rogue elements who are there in the system, they were going and visiting the houses of those media people and warning them to stay away. All these things are published. It came in the midday news in 2010. So based on all these things, since 12 years, they are nicely dragging a case as if somebody was raped. But they are saying as if a huge number, 50, 60, 70, 100, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 people were raped. As if no other work happens in the ashram whole day, adinam whole day, people are getting raped. What are you telling me? Nonsense, there is a limit to it. Finally, after 6 months of this drama, someone they bring as a witness, not as a victim, as a witness of rape of themselves. That person got penalized $500,000 US for false allegations of rape. That judgment came in, I think, 2014. That person was penalized. In US, that the judgment came because they're making false allegations that Swamiji raped them in US also. That same court order in 2019 was repeated in India. That this person needs to pay $500,000, which is like 3 crore rupees in penalty, in fines. So both you have a judgment in India, you have a judgment in US. We'll put all those links. And still you are claiming there's a victim. Okay, if there's a victim, show that victim in the video, na? In your whole documentary, you don't even have that victim come and give a testimony. You use the old footage of that victim because that victim has nothing to say. They are broken from inside because they are completely exposed.
Really though, why isn't that victim even in this documentary at all?
Someone really victim who was raped or something, you don't even have 1 second of an original footage of that person. Can you justify it? Can you call your documentary genuine? You don't have even 1 second footage of somebody who's still in the monastery, who's still in the ashram. Would you call it fair documentary or anything? Would you call it a balanced representation? I don't think so.